Kapa haka is the term for Maori performing arts and literally means to form a line and dance. Kapa haka is an avenue for Maori people to express and showcase the heritage and cultural Polynesian identity through song and dance. Kapa haka dates back to pre-European times, where it developed from all traditional forms of Maori pastimes, haka, rakau, poi and moteatea. These everyday activities were influential to the development of Kapa haka. A Kapa haka performance involves choral singing, dance and movements associated in the hand-to-hand combat practiced by Maori in mainly pre-colonial times, presented in a synchronization of action, timing, posture, footwork and sound. The genre evolved out of a combination of European and Maori musical principles. Performance practice. The work of a Kapa haka consists of the performance of a suite of songs and dances spanning several types of Maori music and dance, strung together into a coherent whole. Music and dance types that normally appear are waiata tira, whakaegi, waiata ringa, haka, moteatea, poi, and whakaotea. They may also include titi rorea. In a full performance, which can last up to 40 minutes, each music or dance type may appear more than once. Music for Kapa haka is primarily vocal. All song types, with the notable exceptions of moteatea and haka, are structured around European-style harmony, frequently with guitar accompaniment and acoustics. Spurts of haka-style declamation are woven into the songs, as are dance movements, facial expressions and other bodily and oral signals unique to Maori. Song poetry is completely in Maori and new material is continually being composed. The sole musical instruments used in Kapa haka performances are the guitar, the putatara conch shell, the sounds of poi and rakau, and body percussion, especially the stamping of feet. Kapa haka are mixed groups of anywhere between several and dozens of people, dressed in neo-traditional Maori dress. These groups comprise individuals linked in some way, be it by extended family group, iwi, school, or some other association. Performers are largely synchronized, but with men sometimes doing some actions while women do others. A few performers have particular roles, such as the kaitataki, are often moving among the performers to urge them on. Composers, arrangers, choreographers and costume designers also play major roles. Every 2 years, Kapa haka from all parts of New Zealand compete in Te Matatini, New Zealand's national Maori performing arts competition for adult groups. Another important competition takes place yearly at the ASB Bank Auckland Secondary School's Maori and Pacific Islands Cultural Festival, commonly known as Polyfest, where the level of performance is also very high. Music and dance styles used by Kapa haka. Not all Maori performance types are used by Kapa haka. Below are brief descriptions of the ones that usually appear. See Maori music for a wider discussion of Maori music. Waiata tira are choral pieces used to warm up the vocal cords and introduce the group to the audience. Through a waiata tira, the group announces its arrival in a manner that is generally light and positive. Whakaeki are also choral pieces. They are frequently used to comment on a social issue of the day or to commemorate an individual or some element of Maoridom. They may also simply be used as the entrance song to announce the group's arrival. Haka are best described as challenges. They are used to make a point and to vent anger. They are performed by both men and women, with the focus on the men in the front and support from the women behind. They are vocal performances involving rhythmic declamation in triple meter and aggressive or challenging facial expressions, body movements and demeanor. The men make heavy use of foot stamping, body percussion, and grimace in an attempt to appear as menacing as possible. Haka are often described as traditional war dances, but in fact fact had many other uses as well in pre-colonial Maori society, and have many peaceful uses today. Waiata are ringa action songs, which means that they display the typical Polynesian practice of embellishing and reinforcing the sung poetry with arm and hand actions. They are performed by men and women, with women in the front and men in the back. Some use melodies from common English language songs with new lyrics in Maori, while others are newly composed, treating a wide variety of topics. They feature the wiria trembling of the hands to indicate the interface between the mind and the body. Poi are women's dances involving the swinging of balls, about the size of tennis balls, attached to cords. Poi's origins lie in the pre-colonial practice of training with poi to improve agility in battle, but today poi is used to showcase the beauty and gracefulness of the women. Poi were traditionally used by women on long waka voyages as a mean of keeping timing of the male paddlers, in the style of a coxswain. This is the reason for the emphasis of the sound of the poi striking the hand. Performers swing the balls in synchrony in a variety of figures and rhythms while simultaneously singing a song accompanied by guitar. They demonstrate great dexterity and coordination, particularly with long poi, with cords up to a meter long, wherefore poi at once may be manipulated by each performer. Formerly the balls were made of raupo and the cords of flax, but today they tend to be made of plastic shopping bag material and yarn. The sound of poi striking the hands is an important part of the musical accompaniment. Titi rore are occasionally used by Kapa haka. Titi rore are pairs of carved thin sticks about shoulder width manipulated with dexterous wrist and arm work, often simultaneously passed between performers. Like poi, titi rore figures are performed in synchrony and to music, and also like poi, arose out of a pre-colonial warrior training technique. Poa moteatea are unison songs performed in a style reminiscent of pre-colonial Maori singing. They are an important genre within Maoridom because they tell stories in which historical, genealogical and cultural information is preserved and thus link Maori with the past. Moteatea come in a variety of forms including laments, lullabies, and songs about revenge, anger, and love. Whakaotea are choral pieces used to farewell the audience or make a final point before departing the stage. They may pick up on themes raised in the whakaekea, comment on the event at hand. Performers are often at the side or back of the stage.